What's up, everybody? Jersey here from windowcleaner.com and, of course, WCR Nation. It's the worst graphic ever, by the way.
No, it's the best.
Chris loves it, and it is like my big fat head, and it like flickers. And anyway. What's up to everybody who is going to be joining us here? We're here with Alex, the man himself. He peeled away some time to talk, so say
Happily.
hi.
Very happily. Hi, everybody. Long time no talk with a live with you, Josh.
That's true.
Jersey Josh.
It has not been like, or it has been like a year since we did a shoot the poo. By the way,
Easily, yeah. I think we did it like 2 years ago, very consistently. Last year we started to pick it up, but it was honestly just a busy winter.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a lot of time.
It's a good thing for busy because if we're busy, everybody's busy, and if everybody's busy, then they're out cleaning. They're not going to watch anyway. So,
Totally.
yeah, I try to do content now daily. If you guys are watching, stop in, say hi, all that fun stuff. I got a really cool announcement that I made on Facebook. I'll tell you in just 2 seconds. But one other thing, make sure that you follow anything you're watching. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook or anything else, we'll be going live every day on that. And then also go live on the Tic Tacs if you are a Tic Tac person.
I've said it before. I'll say it again, Josh. You do too much.
I do too much. I know. That's okay. I'm only doing 3 lives a day now.
Man, and now you are sitting down with Steve-O every Monday.
Yes, that is every other Monday, just to add to that. So far, but last week we had 310 comments in an hour and 63 or 68 people watching at one point. So it did really, really well. So it's probably going to go to monthly. But that is going to be next Monday. It's really fun, man. Me and Steve-O have we can just talk and it doesn't feel like effort.
It went really well, but you're moving it from bi-weekly to monthly?
I'm sorry. No, it's every 2 weeks. It did so well, we're going to go to weekly, not monthly.
There you go. I'm just making sure you're getting the right information out. But yeah, that's great. Steve-O is a lot of fun. He's really easy to talk to. So
yeah.
You know, sometimes it's like pulling teeth with me, so I get that.
It's like pulling teeth with Chris, by the way. I sent Chris a thing, too. I was like, hey, you want to do it? Me, you, and Alex all at once? He's like, yeah, no, I'm too busy this month. So, take it out a little bit. What's up to Kevin Hargis, by the way? What's going on, man? What's up to Carlos? He has been on every one of these lives that we've done. He is absolutely awesome, so thank you for that. What's up? He's saying hi to you. Everybody's saying hi to you, by the way. Name Brand is here.
I see Name Brand. That's Austin. I see the window guys. Is that Mike?
The Alan Brown. Hi. What's up to you? Window guys is yes. Oh, up here.
Mike.
Yes. I'm sorry. That's yes, Mr. Mike, the best smelling man in all of window cleaning.
Love it. And then I see Kevin Hargis, who we are going to see at the WCA in 3 short weeks.
20 days, I think, something like that.
Man, it's going to be here. It'll be here before you know it. This winter is already completely flying by. We're more than halfway through January. That's a phenomenal sign because we're a quarter way through the winter. It's flying by.
You know what's crazy this year is all the other years, it felt like winter we've just kind of gone full steam through and everybody's just been busy. But this year, it seems like people kind of slowed down a little bit. Which is awesome because there's so many things you're trying to reinvent. I always talk about people, especially in the winter, you have to have that time to take a second, don't clean anything, and just get your systems and get your stuff right. And this year, I think maybe people are starting to have time. So if you're watching now, comment in the comments, how far out are you booked right now at this minute? Are you booked out or do you have some free time? Definitely want to know that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Kevin just said. Yeah, Kevin said 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks. And Reese said, what's up? What's up, Reese?
Yep. So the IWCA that we're going to, of course, I booked rooms late, and you and I are not staying in the same hotel as the event. We are down the road at an Overflow Hotel. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Yeah, you talk about having that whole last minute kind of being too busy thing. I literally forgot that we did not have hotel rooms until you texted me today.
Yeah.
I would have really showed up reservation, and they would have been like, no, we don't have that. We would have been sleeping in a car.
Somebody would let us bunk with them. Come on.
Yes. Some of us others than others, I'd probably have to still sleep in the lobby, but somebody would share with you, I bet.
Oh, you're the likable one.
Real quick, if you're watching, by the way, I put this on my Facebook page, but we have 2 demoed Zero Pure machines that are available right now. $14.99 for the demoed Zero Pures, by the way, and they ship free, which is phenomenal. We just want to get them out there. So
Must go.
yeah, if you want one, by the way, tell them that the difference, because there's one that you didn't even run water through, right?
Yeah, one of them did have water run through. It's all refurbished and works great and everything. The other was literally just beat to hell in shipping and ended up coming back here a while ago. And it's just reboxed. That's it. Nothing wrong with it, but 100% inspected, working well. In the realm of used stuff, we went through a lot of our overflow, like pole sections. We're kind of out of our old style poles with the flip up levers. So we actually made a couple of Franken poles with a bunch of just stuff we had lying around. So maybe tomorrow or Friday, I may just hop on Facebook and try to get rid of those, like real cheap. Just try to recoup a few bucks and move them out. And if somebody doesn't mind a pole that doesn't match one bit, you have maybe a hybrid section, a carbon fiber section, a high mod section with all mismatched clamps, but it works for one for cheap. Yeah. That's something we'll have going on hopefully this week.
Nice. You know, this time when we're talking about systems, going through everything, people would be shocked. We're not open to the public, so it's not something that you can stop by and say hi and walk through the warehouse. But if you would be shocked at the amount of stuff that we go and demo and test and try and run through everything before we even want to sell it. I mean, talking bronze wool, we've had 3 pallets full of bronze wool basically come in, and it's still just not up to par. So
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but we still have not successfully found a suitable bronze wool replacement. We've got samples from China. They're just still too coarse. So the main place here in the U.S. that makes it has simply said that they don't see that they will be able to have material for at least the first 2 quarters of 2022. But that means that's a nothing statement. They're not going to have anything for quite a while.
That's nuts. That's crazy because supply chain stuff is like really, really a real thing. And bronze wool is, as soon as people are like, dude, I love bronze wool, we're like, oh yeah, they don't make it anymore.
Yeah. We are out of 12-inch Ettore brass channels. Like, we've had a insane surplus of all stock all year long, and we've had Ettore brass on order for many months, and they don't know when they're getting the brass to run channels, because they run channels in-house in California. And they just don't have an answer when now they're going to have raw material to make their product. So it's alarming.
It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Rubber's another one. Like, some people have it, some people don't. Sorbo's having big problems with it, and it's all just like how it's filtered down.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Sorbo has had issues with rubber, unfortunately, for 6-7 months now, if not longer. Like, they knew it was coming, they just were running out. So
yeah, that sucks. That sucks, because if you get Sorbo, one of the really big perks is the rubber's phenomenal. But we do have Black Diamond in that fits it. Also, Ettore Sorin rubber will fit it. But yeah, man, it sucks time. Steve-O, the window cleaner, what's up, man? We were just talking about you. Said walnut pads are the new bronze wool. Yeah,
they're gonna have to be.
Yeah, they're like $1.88, or they're like $2.
Yeah,
the
super
bronze
affordable.
pads are like $9.
I think they were in the $4 to $5 range for a pad, because we sold them 3 packs, I believe. The bronze wool pads.
Oh yeah.
So crazy expensive compared to walnut, and we have a lot of walnut pads.
Yeah.
As soon as we saw the bronze thing, realizing it just wasn't happening, just having orders just pushed off. It was like, just order a couple pallets of the bronze, walnut to just cover our bases.
Well, I was talking about the bronze wool pads. What were those in a 6x9? Those were at $8.99.
Were they that much?
Because the 3-pack of bronze wool, those were the pillows. That was the 3-pack, right?
You're right.
Yeah, so you're talking even more. Either way, it doesn't. Bronze wool still crushes, right? It still leaves a little bit of like metal lint. Walnut pads are just a little bit, they don't really crush the same. When the walnut that's kind of embedded in it is gone, it's kind of a white pad still. Yeah. They work really well. They don't scrub quite as deep as like bronze wool, I don't think. At least feel wise, I don't think they do, but they're pretty good.
Yeah, and they're safe. They're totally safe. Most importantly, you're not gonna damage a normal window.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, we're trying to keep up with everything. Sometimes people are they think that it's us too. They'll be like, "Oh, why did you guys order it in time?" Or "You guys can't keep anything in stock." It's like, man, we literally have open orders. If you don't know that there's certain companies that we're just like open, like as soon as you have this stuff, it comes to us. Like just every single
Yeah.
month, you're sending them to us. And
Yeah, that's one of the things that I will toot our purchasing horn. We've done a good job on in 2021 was just keeping supply coming in nonstop and forecasting things out many months in advance and paying for things before they'd even ship to us. Ladders, metallic ladders, the stack ladders. One thing that we were really, really working hard on always having in stock. If you looked at our competitors, they simply didn't have them for weeks at a time, usually the center sections. We just got 2 more pallets in today. We got a pallet in a week and a half ago. 2 weeks before that, got another pallet in. They're still moving in the winter.
yeah.
And we're stocking up on them because we know that spring they're going to be busier than ever. And if we have them, there's a good chance somebody else won't have them.
Yeah, that's the other crazy thing is how much room it takes to store ladders. Like you try to get everything right, but you try not to overbuy and you try to have it, and then supply chain stuff happens, and then we're all screwed.
Yeah. So if any of you, or most of you have shopped with us, you know that we try to ship things as fast as possible. So that as soon as your order comes in, within minutes, it's already being picked and ready to get going out the door. So when ladders come in, we don't just bring raw ladders down to the warehouse and just have them sit on a shelf. They come in, get sorted, and we put them in specific boxes for those ladders. Those boxes get cut to fit so they're as tight as possible, so there's no movement, and they ship for the best price. But when you order a set of ladders, we literally just pick them in the box already on the shelf and get them out the door. There's no delay in those.
Yeah, that's one. What's WCR's number one goal in the office side? Like, I know people know that we ship fast, we ship free over 49. Like, we have awesome reps, but what's the number one goal there?
Fast, get things to people fast and affordable.
Yeah,
and you kind of have to it is a delicate balance of shaking everything of fast and affordable. But right now, it is get things fast because we know that just speed wins. Speed is paramount.
yeah, that's exactly it. A lot of the stuff too. People will call and they'll say, "We want like a 0 Pro Basic or something, but we want to change this and this and this." And it's like, we don't really do that because everything is like boxed up and completed. It's already been checked. It's already gone over, and it's on a shelf ready with colors and everything. Like it is. Yeah. I still think that this year, sometime in spring, we'll have videos come out of actually the warehouse, but. For people who don't know, it is absolutely like a bee's hive of just awesomeness. It is like so fast. We literally have orders that come in at like 4:50 that will ship before 5. We have UPS and FedEx sitting out there waiting by 5 o'clock. It's crazy.
4:55, like we'll get the order out the door. But that time of day, we usually have 2 or 3 people kind of just hanging around waiting for an order because they're at the end of their day. They've kind of wrapped up a little cleaning, tightening this and that. They just wait by the printer, and as soon as an order prints out, just look at it. Yep, go ahead, grab it. They'll jog it on back. It'll get triple checked, and there's someone waiting at a shipping station for it.
It's nuts.
We've added a 4th shipping station that'll be fully operational another month when it picks up and gets busier. So a full full-time people simply putting orders in boxes.
It's nuts. By the way, we looked through how many boxes. I mean, it's been like hundreds of thousands of boxes just alone, just the boxes. Like I was looking at numbers, like phenomenal. It's crazy. By the way, what's up to Kenneth Turner? What up, homie? He's here also, and also James Brown. What's up? No puns. I'm not going to say anything. But he said my subcontractor always wants his 0 micro pole when we were working together. You love that pole. Tell him to buy one.
Order another one.
We have lots of them.
It's been on special for so long with the free extension. When people get a micro and have it in hand, they realize how versatile it is. But when they're just shopping, they see 30-foot micro, $799, Pro Basic, 30 feet, $549. The Pro Basic, volume-wise, blows it out of the water. It's a great pole. but having the micro side by side, actually using that, nothing compares to the micro for residential work.
Yeah, it's so much more versatile being able to just take it apart and like all the things you don't know until you have them. And people usually don't have a pro and a micro right next to each other using it. They
Yeah.
choose one and buy it. So you don't get to see that as much as we get to see it by dealing with them all the time. So
yeah, or getting the feedback. We get
yeah.
so much feedback.
Yeah,
Positive feedback.
exactly. Well, we have, thousands of micros out there. Like, even if 1% of those people give us some kind of feedback, that's a lot of information on the polls. So
Yeah.
Jacob Williams just said, Alex, has WCR thought about doing custom water systems?
Custom takes time, costing more money, and people don't want to pay that much more money. There is a market for it. Don't get me wrong. There's a market for everything. But custom just costs more.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, on time too, we all know how much we charge as window cleaners. Like, imagine even at like $65 an hour, and you got to like put something together, write it down on paper, draw it out, spec it out, try it, put it together, see what fits. By the time it's all done, you're like, oh, I got the system. It's 10 grand. It's like you can buy a really, really well put together system for a lot less.
Yeah, and there's a very, very small market for that. Like in theory, there's people that want it, but affording it is a different thing. And I'm not just shooting down stuff. We will have more systems coming out this year. We have brought so much manufacturing, if you will, into under our roof that we have the ability to do a lot more testing, configuring, and just putting things together. We've made some really, really solid contacts over the past 6 months of actual fabrication, and then the buying power through some of the larger companies.
The team that we have too, a lot of people, I know when you talk to people, they just see either me or they just see just you or they just see, and they don't really see it all, but we have an in-house CAD design guy who literally is at the warehouse Alex is right now, whose job all day long is to CAD things and make it perfect and make sure everything goes. Like, there's a lot of companies out there, most companies that don't have that kind of capability. So there's a lot of really cool things coming down the line.
Yeah, we've got to a point where like having someone like that in-house, like there's an idea. The idea goes to CAD. The idea gets put into a 3D printer. The next morning we walk in, we have a product. From there, we can farm it out to have it made, usually semi-locally, which is pretty awesome.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Josh said, by the way, what's up, Joshua Rodriguez? He said, if I need something urgently, can I drive to the warehouse? Yes and no. You have to order it first with me or one of the reps so that we can prep it. And it does have to be picked up before 5 from the warehouse. It will be set outside. You don't even talk to anybody. You just pick the package up. If you need it.
It's simply just too busy in here. Like I'm here yelling in an office with customer service, and there's purchasing right over there, and beyond that there's graphics and website development.
Yeah, the problem with people just stopping in too, which everybody's like, oh, I mean, I know that somebody's got to think that we're a-holes out there, but the problem is that we can't just, oh, hey, you need some stuff? Okay, find it, and then we'll talk. Like, you want to talk. You want to stop. You want to, like, explain, oh, man, how long you been in business? Like, we want to talk to you. We want to get to know you. Well, if it takes up an entire hour of our day to do that, it's not awesome. It just puts a big...
It's going to impact it's going to impact dozens of other people down the line.
Yeah, so we try not to, but we're always here as far as reps go too. Again, that's my number. Call me, text me. If you need something and you need to pick it up, we can always have it out there, but you just can't.
We do. We have a fair amount of people that'll drive here to pick up everything. Everything.
Yep. Yeah, and like I said, there's just nobody will be talking to you. It's not, again, if you've ever been in a warehouse, it's not as awesome as you're like, oh man, I just walk around and like everything's in containers and boxes and things, and we know where it all is with scanners and coders and things, but it's not like a candy land to look at. But we can get it to you if you need to pick something up, but let me know.
There's one really cool aisle. It's got all the colorful scrubber sleeves and buckets in it. That's about it. It looks very impressive.
All you see is this one little piece of it though too, because they're in bins, so you can only kind of see the ends of it. But
yeah,
it's fun if it was ever like that. We just had a contest for a $5,000 giveaway. By the way, always watch our contests; are awesome. But that contest would have been cool if you had like a grocery cart and they like literally had, like you have 10 seconds to go through the warehouse. And anyway, Craig, what's up? By the way, said, how do you get FedEx to deliver on a Sunday? I've ordered something on Friday afternoon. It shows up on Sunday morning.
Yeah, typically that'll happen if it's in one of the small flat rate envelopes. I think.
And
We don't do anything special. I
yeah,
think that there's just such a demand for everything to be shipped, especially since 2020, that they are doing everything they can to get things out faster, which is nice.
yeah, and we're shipping literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boxes a day. So I wish that we had the kind of numbers that meant FedEx gave us favors, but they don't.
We have enough locally to get our way, but beyond our little bubble, we're obviously the biggest stop in our route of Orange County, New York here. We're also directly on the New Jersey border, so everyone hates coming here because it's as far as you could possibly be from the FedEx or the UPS hub.
Yeah, and people, literally, we're gonna have a video of this to show you this. This is not an exaggeration, but an entire semi shows up. Was that the early one, right? Usually around noonish.
Yeah, it's the early one, anywhere from like 1 to 3. And then they pack that, and then they come back again at 5 with like ground trucks and express.
Yeah, they bring an entire semi because the reason is we filled up the trucks, the full trucks, just too fast. It was too inconvenient. We had too many orders, so they send a empty semi to load up that first half and then do the rest of it after. It's absolutely phenomenal. So
yeah, they're actually found out there is an advantage for us in doing that. So I can just bring up a bunch of space in here midday. Is that truck gets to the hub, and then it actually gets sorted faster, and then gets on other trucks and gets out of this area faster. Whereas the stuff that comes in at 5, it's hours behind. That could actually end up being a day here or there.
Yeah, it doesn't go directly to the hub. Right. It goes to the the local before the hub or whatever.
Yep.
Crazy. By the way, Jacob said, I need an extension. Send it to me. Which extension did you need? We'll get that ordered up. He said, I asked that from the comment Jersey Mad about people wanting to change stuff when they try and order. Yeah. No, you know what? It's just, unfortunately, the way that the office works is it's so precise that there isn't a lot of that stops. We just got expedited shipping back. We didn't have that for a long time. It just couldn't work in how fast we get stuff out there. So
yeah, the way it was a very long process to actually have that give accurate quotes, because we don't want to overcharge and we don't want to be pegged for it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Woo.
Bless you.
It's not COVID.
I was just gonna say, you don't have the vid, do you? Again, everybody's had it by now, I think.
Everybody.
Jersey Cust. Oh man, I didn't know that I did. I don't know how I did that. Sorry. I might have said a borderline cuss, like pickle pants or something. But by the way, Josh Rodriguez and Steve are having a little thing. They're just talking back and forth, saying hi to each other. It's a thing. Steve comes in, he just steals everyone's thunder from being so awesome.
I get it.
But has WCR, this is from James Brown, it says, has WCR seen a Mormon Accelerator 2.0 handle breaking? My last one I bought, not from you, first mistake, broke, and the first time I put an Ed channel in it.
Well, they're not made for Ed channels, so you're hitting the teeth, you're putting too much pressure on it. But no, I can honestly say, hey, Brady, how many 2.0 Mormons have you warranted, like your entire almost year here? Less than a handful. I'll see most every warranty form come in, literally a handful, and we've sold thousands this year.
Now, with that being said, you could have had an issue before you even got it. Maybe that manufacturer had a box issue or break or something like that, or the supplier you bought it from. Buying it from us, we have a full year warranty and everything due to manufacturer defects anyway. So if you would have bought it from us, we would have just sent you another one instantly, like, hey, dude, sorry about that. High five. Here's a new one.
Super rare.
Yeah. Anything can happen. I mean, there's polymers and everything else, so it can happen, but it doesn't happen a lot. So
yeah.
By the way, Peter WCR or W Cruz, and
Get it?
okay.
That's pretty clever.
He's getting it. He's putting it together. I like it. I like it. In Espanol, by the way. Peter speaks I mean, that's his first language, I think. But he speaks it amazingly. So it's absolutely awesome to have him on board for anybody who needs that, by the way. Lewis, by the way, what's up? UK shipping costs, please, if under $135. So, yeah, it's a portal. It's a plug-in module on the site. You have to go through the site to find that out. It calculates everything from duties to tax to everything. Unfortunately, we're at the mercy of that. So
it is crazy fast, though. Shipping is fast.
It is. What is Frank Graves getting stuff in like 4 days or something?
Yeah, we're finding most places in the world. No one's waiting more than 5 days unless it gets hung on with customs or something like that.
Business days, by the way, people, because everybody calls and I put an order in Friday night and I didn't get it for 7 days. It's like, well, of course we can't ship something Friday night, Saturday, or Sunday. There is no shipping.
We're not there yet.
Yes. Yeah, and Andrew Morris, also, what's up to you? That Mormon handle has too much give. It's personal preference. You know what you like, Some people swear by the Mormons, but it's Ford and Chevy. It's the same reason people like Ettore versus Unger, and one loves one hates the other. So you never really know. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate you hanging out with us. Thanks for Alex hanging out with me today. It was nice talking to somebody as opposed to making up a bunch of BS by myself.
I don't know how you do it, Josh. You do too much.
Yeah. Sorry to the best smelling man in window cleaning for the cuss. I didn't mean to if I did. But yeah, there's my number up there. So if you need anything, please do not hesitate to call, text, whatever. And remember, we still have 2 demoed Zero Pures in stock right now, ready to ship. A first come, first serve. So let me know when you want one. We'll get it out there. And we will see you again tomorrow.
And be on the lookout for constant new stuff.
Yes, definitely.
So much new stuff.